KGUN 9 News.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Pat Paris.
And I'm Heidi Alago. We're following the border crisis beyond our southern border in Arizona.
Yeah, after the release, migrants travel to cities all across the country. KGUN 9's Adam Klepp reports from Chicago, where hundreds of migrants are awaiting placement in the city's shelters.
These are the city's warming buses. They were being used for public transportation. Now they've been turned into makeshift migrant shelters as the migrants themselves tell me they've been living and sleeping on those buses for days. In the shadow of the city's tallest building, migrants wait on the streets to be placed in shelters. Buses provided by Chicago are the only refuge from the freezing temperatures.
Right now, the situation, the process to the immigration, it's not good.
Sometimes nonprofits come by to give out water and winter clothes. Michael, a migrant from Costa Rica, says he's been sleeping on the buses for 3 days, sending me this video showing what it's like every night, saying this is not what he and other migrants expected to find in America. Did you think it would be like this when you got here?
No, never in the life.
While Michael is by himself, others have come with their entire families.
They say
there is nothing. The shelters are full. I am desperate because I've been here for 6 days with my 3 small children.
As the migrant situations worsen, organizations like the Chicago Food Depository have been stepping in to help. Jim Conwell gives me a tour of their warehouse.
So it's even bigger than what you see here today.
Where every day, he says, over 300,000 pounds of food leaves to get delivered across Chicago.
We believe that food is a human right, and no one in our community should go without food.
Now the migrants have become a big part of that community. Conwell says asylum seekers are 10% of their service base. With increased state and city funding, they've been able to keep up with the increasing demand.
We haven't had to sacrifice or reduce our response for longtime Chicagoans who need food assistance because we're also responding to the needs of new arrivals. We've been able to do both.
But back on the streets, it's clear much more than food is needed to help. The city has now spent over $150 million supporting migrants. Michael tells me he's not sure how much longer he'll be welcome.
The people don't like it, the immigrant, and I know that. But bro, me and everybody, I have a dream, you know? The best option, the best life, but this is so hard.
According to the city, over 30,000 migrants have arrived in Chicago since 2022. And as of January, over 500 of them are waiting in the city's police stations, airports, and warming buses for placement in a shelter. Reporting in Chicago, Adam Klepp, KGUN 9.
And since Adam was in Chicago last week, Texas has paused sending more buses due to weather. You can watch the full interviews with the 2 migrants on KGUN9.com.
Yeah, as for those migrants warming in the buses there in Chicago, city workers do monitor those buses to keep them safe. All right.